Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Space Engineers as we witness the traditional crashing of whatever ship was in the sky the last time I played. He just crashed about 5 kilometers away, so that's nice. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a while. I was gone for a bit. I was traveling for work. Bit of a, bit of an, I don't know, event-heavy week, I would say, for me being gone. But I was originally going to do this stream last Thursday, which would have been the day I got back from my traveling. And I don't know, it was a bit of a stressful week, and I was thinking, I was going back and forth on whether or not I should do it. And then I heard that there was potentially an update coming, and so I just decided to reschedule it, and it worked out for the best because the update on Thursday did break the world, and so it worked out for the best. And then they fixed it like the next day. So the other major thing that happened while I was gone, and part of the reason I needed to kind of take a little break. Hey, Rumblestrip, how you doing? I was just kind of going through the what's going on. So while I was away, the day that I left for my trip, the cat that's normally, like, sometimes you may or may not hear him mowing in the background because he likes to patrol the house looking for his mouse toy that he left somewhere. He brings a little mouse toy down every morning, leaves it somewhere where we don't know where it is, and then he finds it, and then he kind of like makes trumpety cat noises while he takes it up the stairs. His health took a really bad turn for the worse, and he passed away. So that was the other reason that I just didn't have the heart to do this last Thursday. But I've had a week to process since that happened, and we still have our other cat, he just walked by mowing about something, and he's never done that, so I feel like he's kind of picked up the torch. And our guinea pigs, and of course I have my human children, which are also fairly cool. So yeah, so all that aside, I don't remember what we were actually going to do. I know we printed off, because it's been so long, we printed off a new jalapeno here, and I think, if I recall, we were going to, because we took it out for battle, and it definitely got destroyed. Even though it successfully did its thing, it got, like, sucker punched and taken completely out. So we printed off a new one, and the printing went really well with the printer over there. The printing went really well, except that a lot, or not, I won't say a lot, but some of my groups and things, my event controllers didn't quite register correctly in the blueprint. Or they didn't, as it printed, it didn't keep those references. So that's something that we're going to have to fix at some point, but the ship still works. So if in an emergency, I can still hop in here, manually disconnect, turn the stuff on, and fly out. Excuse me. So what we're going to do in the meantime today is, this is going to turn into a casual build episode as we build the truck, the garbage truck that's going to park here. And I've noticed my anti-aliasing has gotten so much worse since the update, or maybe driver update has happened. I don't know. I feel like on my computer entirely, anti-aliasing has gone haywire in pretty much all of my games. I think I might have to, like, reset the NVIDIA driver settings or something. Maybe I overrode something at some point. But anyway, yeah, we're going to build a garbage truck. The purpose of the garbage truck is to drive out there and just, with build and repairs, disassemble everything so I could drive them back in here and use those parts. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got if we need to ever print off another thing, we're good to go there. So we need to talk about what this truck is going to look like. And it would actually be a good idea to just build it off the side of here. No, that would be... No, that would be disruptive. So what I want it to have is just a few very basic things. It should have a place for me to sit, obviously. It should have a couple of build and repairs, which are really small in small grid. Let me make a... Let's see, let's start with let's clear a couple of these out. Alright, so I want the oh, you know what else? I just remembered. I've got the okay, so I want the cab cockpit. Before we do that, Ember, they're not gonna bug me. Hopefully. I completely forgot the actual update stuff. So first off, I know we almost never see my actual character model here. Typically I am a blue astronaut, but this is a because we came to this planet. But we got, and by we I mean me, purchased that that 3-pack that just came out. So you get the tuxedo helmet, you get the veteran helmet, and then I thought there was like a Halloween helmet. There it is, the ghost helmet. So that looks ghosty, I guess. I want to see this tuxedo, because I've seen people, I don't have the veteran one, because I started playing this game like 4 years ago. But let's take a look at this tuxedo suit. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's just, oh, it actually does have like, it actually does look like a tuxedo with all of the, oh, that's very fancy. I like that a lot. Did they update the veteran suit to look better? Last time I saw the veteran suit, it looked kind of like low res, whereas like if you look at this one, it looks like a much higher quality. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a party tuxedo suit. When did I get that? Was that part of the pack? That wasn't part of the pack, was it? And sometimes I just... Oh, that's bright. Okay, we're not going to look at that. Let's try this tuxedo suit for a little bit. We'll put on the tuxedo gloves. I got to go on the thing and sell some of these at some point. Alright, we got the tuxedo helmet. Oh, there's the party tuxedo. Oh, man. Okay. Do I want regular tuxedo? There's that robot helmet. That's from that other thing. Party tuxedo or regular tuxedo? Where did regular tuxedo go? There we go. Kind of like party tuxedo. This one's just normal. What does the suit look like for the party? It's got space on it. Yeah, the vet suit still looks very like 2015 or 2016 or whatever, whenever it came out. It looks, I mean, it's yeah, let's change my coloring back to kind of blue, the blue that I had it at, somewhere around there. Yeah, it still looks pretty fairly low res, but it also looks kind of like velour, you know, velvet kind of thing. I don't know if velour is the right word. Velvety. But I think we're going to go with this. Let's see. Let's crank up the shine. These almost look like pajamas on the back. How does that compare to... Yeah, that's just regular tuxedo. That looks like it could only really be black. I don't want it to be black. It's got to be like a blue. So we're going to do party tuxedo. We're going to go up to there. Helmet. Party tuxedo. Gloves. It's got to be like a party tuxedo gloves. And ghost boots. No. Party tuxedo. Hexagon. And this is, there's got to be Gilly, fiber, assault. So, I guess it is technically possible that the party tuxedo is, there we go, is not part of this pack? Because I thought it was just tuxedo, ghost, and oh wait, there might have been one that was free for everybody. So that might be what that is. Either way, there's my dude. For now, this will be my dude. Okay. Alright. Ember Strike Corvette doesn't usually bother me, so we should be good there. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to go look at real quick was, I know I'm all over the place here, but we also have these new firework launchers. And I was hoping that I could maybe... Oh, it's nighttime. I was hoping that I could maybe put these, like actually put these somewhere out here, and it's like when these things lock a target or something like that, that it just starts shooting fireworks all over the place. It's got a, there we go. Does it not have a port on it? Do you have to manually? Let's see. Ooh, the accuracy cone. I don't think I've ever seen this thing do that before. That's good to know because it tells you which way it shoots, I guess. I don't know. But there is a... Okay, that's the mount point, actually. No, that's the mount point. Large conveyor port. So it's the top. So it's manual load, huh? I saw somebody make the Nimbus, Zap Brannigan's ship, in Starfield, and it looked really cool. Okay, so the fact that this is a thing that doesn't have like I gotta manually load it anyway. Can my... That defensive block that never does anything. It does have a... Always, the grid flees when it detects another grid. And the defend against and with subsystem are met. Flee when taking damage. I'd say like the base can't flee. Okay. Well, okay. Let's not waste time on this because I'm almost positive I'm not going to get it to do anything. I might shoot off some fireworks later. All right. Let's get started on this truck-looking thing. So anyway, what I was saying was, I think there's a small grid version of the fireworks launcher. Maybe I could put it on the truck. I could put. Okay, well we're gonna need wheels. Probably want big wheels. It's gonna be a big truck. Some sus 5x5s. Let's see, so we have the short ones and the long ones. I don't see a reason not to use the short ones, basically. So do right and left there. It needs to have the build and repair, which is like 2 blocks on a large grid, but is like a really tiny looking thing on a... Oops, still got stuff on it. There we go. It's really tiny looking, and I could fit a whole bunch of these in a row on a small grid, which would eat things up really fast. And then I want large cargo. This new cargo crate is not a... That's the ground crate. Okay. So we need... I'll just put this on here because I might do some small cargo as well. And that's pretty much it, I think. I'm not going to do anything with like a crane or anything like that, where I could like lift up large chunks and bring them back. I think we're just going to do purely grind it down, bring everything in kind of thing. So we're going to need a big connector, and we're going to need a rotor, an advanced rotor, so I could lay down the start of this. I think I want it to be with the connector underneath. Well, do I? Because I could have it either... Now, well... Because what I could do is, if it's high enough up, I could even put a a connector on the back of this. I guess it could be on either one of these. It'll probably be high enough so we could like drive the truck in. Oh, maybe I should put a connector on the front too. Drive the truck in so I could bring it straight in, connect it up through the front, and then it's like back it out or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. But either way, I could, you know, change this connector setting, connector type, put a connector here, and we could offload here, and then I could just go and park in there somewhere. It'll probably end up with something like this as the connector for it. Boy, I thought this place was big in here. I never thought I was going to feel crowded inside of here. But here we are. Okay, let's see. So maybe the best way to do it then is to build it off of here. I actually don't technically need it to be piped in, but maybe it's worth doing just to get it started here. Oops. So we'll do that. Do I have build and repairs not on right now? I don't think. Now, why did I do that? I meant to go around the side. Guess what we get to do again? Or Ember. We get to waste time lifting this thing back up because I'm too lazy to... Ooh, actually, I wonder if this thing could lift it. Ooh, I wonder. Let's find out if this thing can lift that or not. Let's see. Batteries are charged. I gotta remember how to do all this now. Reactor's on. Engine's on. Unlocked. I don't remember why the red lights are on. Oh, that's just the lights that it normally shows. Okay, let's see if we can... Whoop. Oh, that's bad. Oh, boy. Where's my plate on the front? I wonder if I could kind of nose this. Let's see if I could do this. I might have to, like, do a little bit of a... Let's see, are these even set to auto lock? I don't think so. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like we can lift it, so that's good. Seem to be listing a little bit. That's okay. Alright, let me hurry up and put the pieces in that we need here. We need that, and then we need two weld pads before this thing. Oh, you are. You do exist. Okay. I was going to put this on top, and I'm thinking maybe I should have put it right on the back there. That's fine. This will work. Alright. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Come on. Okay. We need a better view here. Come on. Turn this way. This is really like... Okay. I think we're really, really close. There we go. Unlocked. All fixed. That went much better than I was expecting. Of course I would do that. Of course I would do that. Right as I was saying it. Just knock the tips right off. That's why it's got a blueprint projector. Okay. Connector on. Engines off. Reactors off. Batteries are still on charge. Why did I lose my projector in the front? My projection in the front disappeared. It's weird. And my... Did it? Oh, it, Oh, my event controller kicked in when I docked. I think. I don't know what just happened. When we dock, it turns off the projector, doesn't it? Wait, did I miss more than that? No. Alright, come on, build me the rest of my stuff. There we go. Okay, well, something worked with the event controller. It was weird. Okay, clearly using the wrong colors here. Alright. Let's do one of these. And I guess the nice thing about once it gets piped up is the build and repair will be able to help build itself. Got little build and repairs I'm going to add to it. Let's see, we want to add a small rotor head, which is really a large small rotor head. Alright, so this is going to be the back of the truck. This is my standard building apparatuses. I build this thing so that these are front to back like this, and then I leave them disconnected so it can draw power from the base, but it's not going to try to draw like hydrogen or anything like that that's going to be difficult to potentially transfer back in. And is the thing highlighting something out in the field? It looks like it is. There you go. What am I? Better not be some sort of weird Halloween thing happening. Oh, I should have put the Halloween mods in. Get some pumpkins going in here or something. That would have been good. Alright. So this is the back of the truck. So I think what we should probably start with is the containers. Right? So we want probably... Let's see. So we've got... I think we probably want it like this. They're going to be in a row. And then this way I can have a large pointing down as well. Oh, you know what? I should turn off the... I'm going to let it build this so I can remember where the ports are, but then I should turn off the build and repair. Which, I put a button for you somewhere, didn't I? Way over here? No. Was it you? Projector, piston reverse connector. No. Didn't I put a thing that could turn the... Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. This way I can build... I can kind of scaffold this out. Alright, so if we want it up this high, though, we're looking at... Actually, we're not looking at that much height if I'm using the big wheels. Even at, like, this height, the wheels are still, like, just barely touching the ground. So I would rather it be a little bit higher, and I could lower the suspension to get it in alignment. So I think what I might do then is take our build and repairs. Am I crouching still? Yes. Let's see, these things are directional, but... Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, that works pretty well. So you can kind of see on the side there, okay, kind of go like this. It says right, left, and then on the other side here it says like front, rear. So if I set that correctly, it makes it a little bit easier to do the, you know, if I need to move around the like build area. That's what I'm looking for. So front and back, I think it's correct. Can't see it because of the way the things are, but that appears to be front. And then this says left and right, which I actually think it needs to be from this perspective. So we need, I think that, right? I can't see where any of the writing is. Okay, there we go. We'll do it from this side. Now we can see it. All right, so right, left, and that's from the forward perspective. So right and left, and then that is front and rear. So that is correct. So I'm going to put these underneath. And what do we think? 4? 4 is probably enough, I think. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Maybe we will do like 6. Just to go real fast with it. And then our wheels will be, if the wheels were attached to there, then I think they're pretty much... Also, one thing I'm realizing here is that, yes, this is good. You have to actually tell where the ground is, how close they are to the ground. Okay, I think they are. It kind of gives me a little bit of a... Yeah, I think they are basically on the ground here. In fact, they may not even... It may not even be able to spawn wheels. So that's good, I guess, for now. Yeah. Yeah, I think this will be good. We'll just kind of fill in some structural stuff in between here. And... let's see, we could do a... I guess we could do more. We could do one more cargo. This thing is going to get really, really heavy, though, if we do that. Not that that's a big problem, but... If we did one more, I could potentially have, like, a downward-facing connector as well, and we could maybe lower the suspensions if I needed to. Yeah, why don't we do that? Because then I could just throw on one more and then a connector like that. And then we'll just kind of drop the suspension down. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that could work. So then our wheels, this is left, as I was hoping. Our wheels would be, and we're going to want them to stick out a little bit more than this. So let's do like a... That's actually a good idea. We probably should put a little bit of a something in between. Oh my god. This is going to be non-stop. Non-stop bits ending up where I don't want them, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to move the wheels out a little bit. And then we'll be able to turn better. We'll be able to hold more stuff. Yeah, that's basically my main my main goal. I want to have several wheels. Hopefully this isn't like the last rover that I had where the wheels just could not drive in here. I want to make sure that they're definitely separated enough. Let's excuse me. Let's do something like this around here. That just happened to come out in the correct orientation for me. There we go. And then actually up in the middle there, not that I can get in there, but up in the middle there I could put like batteries or something. Oh, actually, why didn't I just put batteries in the middle here? This is going to be primarily a just like everything here, I think this is going to be like a primarily reactor-driven thing. Although it's a wheeled vehicle, I might as well just use batteries, right? It's barely going to use any power. Let's grab a battery. We could do a warfare battery. Let's see, let's put it this way so that maybe I'll be able to see I might be able to see what the reading is from this side. We'll put one on the back. If it's facing back, though, I really do care if it's right side up. Let's do one of these. One of these. Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna take those out and use the old batteries everywhere, just because you might be able to see depending on how this goes, might be able to see the battery indicator from the outside. So left wheel, that is a pretty wide stance, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's probably a wide enough stance, given how that would be 5, 6, 7 apart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apart. 3 plus 1 more on each side is 5, plus the 2 for the thing is 9. So that'd be like 9 apart, plus the width of the wheel. And maybe I should go 1 more than that. I think what I'm going to do is maybe have the back wheels go out 1 more than that. And then the front wheels can maybe be in a little. I don't know what the front's going to look like yet. I imagine it will be truck-esque, but, who knows? Who knows with me? Okay. Alright, so, how wide are these? These are 2 by... These have got to be at least 2 wide, right? Yeah. Keep hitting that dampener button, right? Okay, yeah, they're 2 wide. So let's go out. 2 more. Okay, left side. Let's see if we can pop the wheel on it. Wheel cannot be placed. That means I'm probably going to have to put some pistons on it so that after we disconnect it here, I can raise it up, get the wheels to spawn, and then put it back down. Alright, why don't we could plan for that. We could plan for that, nobody. I could probably even just leave the pistons on in case we ever need to, like, raise it up for something, but... let's see. So the wheel goes out to... Well, that's big. That is a big suspension. For a large grid. Alright, so the wheel goes out just about 2 more, a little less than 2 more blocks. So we have to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, last time I think I put these way too close together. So if the wheel goes out to here, then the next wheel would take up that spot if I use these 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go maybe 1 more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, apparently I went even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just really worried about the fact that last time I did this, the wheels appeared to clip into each other, but I'm not entirely sure if that was the wheels or if that was the ground, like the, you know, the fact that they're driving on grid. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just do our best. We will do our best. Alright, and then it would be right in the middle of this one, starting here. Make sure that looks even. It does. Alright. Yeah, it's looking good. So we could throw in maybe... Let's see, what does this cockpit have for connections? So it's got 2 connections on the back. And 1 big one on the bottom. So I don't really want it to be like sitting up here. So it's going to have to be here. That's a big connection on the back there. So really, no matter what, it's going to be piping from the little ones on the side. Oh, no, not necessarily. Actually, we could do a... what is the converter called? It's called a converter. We could stick a converter on here and put that on the back of it. Let's see, is there any reason I would need that truck thing to have large conveyor piping? I don't think so. I think we could make do with this. So, let's see, that would line up to there. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, it'd be really high, but it'd be even with the top. I think we'd probably want it to be lower, though. But we could lower it. We could lower it with some of... Nope, none of these. None of those. We need the little grid. Little grid, little... I always lose which one it is that has the... grouping. There it is. Alright, I might just do these things. So that... Oh, actually, if I rotate this, then I would have one here, and I could just go out to the sides. Yeah, why don't we do that? Oops. Oops. Who just spawned in? A last strike craft. We might end up with some fun happening. Alright, so I could even take this down one further if... Because right now, if I just go straight out, it's like this. I think I want it more down here. So we could just go from here, and then go this. And then I could put that like that. I don't know what just made a... I don't know why putting that on there suddenly made a engine powering up noise, but...
Energy low.
Oops. Luckily, I got one of these things. Good enough. Alright. So now I'm wondering, could I do the... Let's see, I left 6 in between here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the front wheels would already be here. I'm thinking we're going to extend this, of course. Because I want the... Oh, I don't have any stuff to build with. Let's see, we don't need all you in here. We can grab a little bit more you. Just a couple of you. And give me another full bottle. Alright. Okay, so I'm thinking we definitely need to come out to at least there with the front wheel. I'm thinking 6 wheels is probably fine for this. I'm thinking we will do a... We will keep them all even. I'll just have the front wheels come out like that. We're going to kind of build a little bit of a nose on it. Once this thing gets really full, it's going to be really front heavy. So, I'm sorry, rear heavy. So I'm wondering, I could just go more batteries underneath here. It's like batteries all the way full, and then we don't ever have to worry about batteries. Like that. And then basically I could just kind of see the battery status all the way across there, which is kind of cool. Then we'll figure out a way to... I mean, I could put like little windows right here too, if we wanted to like shape this down. I should probably do some gyroscopes in there somewhere. What else do I need on this thing? It's really a very bare bones kind of a truck. Man, it's going to need some lights on it. It's going to need some lights on it. Other than that, what else is it going to need? I'm going to put those pistons on it in case I need to raise it up. I think we just need to kind of like beef it out or something. Skid plate across the front to lift it should it bump into terrain. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Because we could... Let's see, let's figure out where these pistons are going to go. Let's see, if I do... How far do these little ones extend to? Are they still extended length 2 meters? Extended length 2 meters. Each one... Oh, so, yeah. Will that be... That won't be enough to lift it. It would have to be kind of down there, I think. That's pretty much the lowest I could put. Did I do 4 on the other side or 3? I did 3. Yeah, might as well keep it even. As many subgrids as possible, right? I think those are wide enough apart. This is... The intention here is that this would be for when it's on flat ground. I combine ground and land at this... Here. Is he coming right at us? He's coming fast. But is he coming... I mean, he's not coming right at us, but do you think he's going to come over here close enough that we're going to need to shoot him? That's the real question. I should check. As long as I'm standing near one of these things. check and see how much magnesium we have. Okay, so we have 5K magnesium done. Okay, good. And ammo. That's the ship. Rocket. Wait a minute, where's all my Gatling ammo? Gatling. Okay, so 20 boxes are in there. 18 are in each of those. Huh. But we put everything into the... Are those full? Those aren't even full. Okay, so they just kind of sucked up all of my... Okay, he's going past. Oh, that's weird. Is he going after something, I wonder? He's probably... Oh, he crashed. Or he found a wreck that was active and started to attack it. This is why I gotta get out there and start cleaning stuff up. We need to make... I think we need to limit... Ooh, I don't want to really limit how much ammo is in those. I think we just need to make more. We need to make more ammo. Here. That is this one. Let's make 150. Let's not screw around here. Let's do 200. I say as I'm very slowly sliding off the thing here. Did we have autocannon? Okay, so that's assault cannon, right? That's on the fighter. That is not full either. We also didn't have... This is correct. We have no more, though. Okay, so... Part of the problem with the fighter was that the autocannons ran out of stuff very fast. Let's make this 200 as well. That should be... Hopefully we should have enough of that. What do we got in terms of nickel? Where's just ingots? Okay, nickel, plenty. Running low on gold. I don't think I need gold for much. Gold and silver running low on. Magnesium we're running low on. No, we're not. We got a lot. We just need to refine it. Okay. I keep hitting tab when I'm in these menus. You guys can't tell, but I keep hitting tab to get out of menus. You know why? Because I've been playing a lot of Starfield. And I have to retrain my brain every time I do this. Yeah, I don't think I need these. I don't think I need these ones in the middle here. What is the red? Oh, red means it's going to split the grid. That's why. Okay. Alright, so that'll be enough to put the wheels on, and that'll be enough if I need to raise it up higher to get to another connector or something. That. Alright, what are we going to do with the front of this? So for a ramp on the front, let's see. What would work that isn't going to just break the front? I could put a little bit of... I could put like a... Like maybe at... let's see, let's do something like... Do something like that to start. And then I could do... I'm looking now at how much these, how far down these pistons stick, and I'm gonna take the pistons off. Once we get the wheels on, we're gonna take the pistons off. So that's what I've decided there. So if I want to connect to anything, I have to be able to lower, because the connector is at this level here. I have to be able to lower to the ground. Oh, that's rough. Okay, hang on, we got Reavers, 2 of them. That could be very bad if they come over here. Hopefully they will go after these, some of these very far away signals that are on the ground. I don't know if I can see them from here. I think one of those at least is a large grid. A very large grid. Do you see both of them? Okay, I think that one is... No, that's also large grid. These are both very, very big. Okay. Well, they're moving away. As long as they don't go attack something else, we'll be good. As long as they just keep on flying by. The reason that they are a problem is because I think one of those has a detachable missile in the front. And they like to smash into the ground. They like to smash into their targets once they're started to get defeated. Which means there's a very good chance that they could basically burrow through the ground and actually damage the underground base, while also doing a ton of damage to the outside there. And take out all my defenses. Like they could overwhelm my defenses. I swear they better not go after that unknown signal. That is the worst. That would be the worst. They don't seem to care. What if they're going to go after that submarine that's over there? Probably not. They're already further away than it. I think we're good. As long as something else doesn't spawn in and get their attention and draw them back this way, I think we'll be good. So anyway, what I'm thinking is, we do grab a little heavy armor, this thing. Grab a little heavy armor, and just along the front, do a little something like this. Oh, where did that just go? Now I'm concerned that I'm gonna weight the front too heavily. Maybe I should have moved these front wheels further more. Well, the wheel itself is gonna stick out a little bit more. This way I've got a little bit of a something. You're right, that's just a little something to push up. It's probably not gonna come in handy very often, but... let's see. So what can we do with this cab here? Leave this part open back here. What did I just delete? Nothing of value. You know, it occurs to me that I could have used one of the side ports and pushed this whole thing back one. But it's okay. Gives me a little bit of a slope up. Let's see. So I probably want, like, some kind of a... Oops. Man, I really gotta get... I need some kind of a mod that's gonna help me keep in line. Well, I need creative mode is what I need. I want to just draw lines straight across. go, something like that. I'm going to cover wherever those are, but not where the batteries are. And this is all battery there. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but I think those reavers are far enough away that I don't have to worry about them. But that is kind of like the, that's the ultimate fear right there, is reavers come in, really start messing things up. Let's see, what else could we do along there? Maybe that's all we need. Just a little kind of ring around it. Then we'll kind of fill this in with some sort of a shape. Oh, and then what I was going to do was... Let's see, did I do the thing on this side? I didn't. Put little windows there so that I could see the battery levels. What windows do we have? We have some... Oops. Some variety of window, don't we? We have these things, the barred windows. That's probably gonna be the best way to go, I'm thinking. And just, yeah, okay. No, what do I need? Girders? Yeah. Man. I'm trying to imagine having that many girders. If I had been out in the truck, in this truck right here, driving around collecting stuff, and reavers come by, that's like the ultimate problem right there. Because then I gotta hurry up and get back, and there's basically like, well, unless we just kind of stop and play dead, you know, which we can totally do. I think we're going to stop here and weld it up. We're not going to, like, stop, but we're going to stop building unwelded here. Weld it up and see what this all looks like. And then, this is going to go so much faster. Once the other build and repairs are built, I could turn them on and they could also weld up. Like, they could cooperate. But yeah, I think this is looking good. We gotta shape up the front a little bit here, make that look more like a truck cab. I think I'm going to do something around the back here. Maybe just like just something to kind of... Yeah, something like that. And then I might do something like... because I've got all these things. Put little caps over them, but I was thinking actually doing something that looks like it's kind of holding them on. Fun seeing my hand in my shiny new space suit on the side there. Alright, we have, as part of this, we have these little conveyor caps. Which way is up on these? Does it matter? Assuming it's this way, technically. So I'm going to cover these things. And we have them on the top. I don't have any, like weapons or anything I'm going to put on top. This is purely designed to get out, get it done, get back in, kind of thing. Let's see what's going to look better, this or this. I think this. Okay. Alright, let's figure out the front of this thing here. We could also put a little bit of blast door on the front too, if we just to make sure we don't hit anything. I feel like now I'm sticking too far out of the front wheels. I don't want to go too far out. Let's see. So, if we have a truck here, we need like a... Oops, what? What? There we go. Needs like a hood. And it's going to be like a really stubby looking truck. It's not going to be particularly good here. Let's see. I may have put too much on the inside there. That's okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I could put like a hydrogen thing on the front there and really kind of try to sell the look, but I can do it. Not gonna do it. No. Yes? Wait a minute. You go there. You go there. Yeah, I gotta go back one further. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one more. Yep. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Kinda, sorta. Let's see, do we really want to shape it all the way back? I don't know that I do. Maybe. Let's actually go from here. Let's grab. We'll just go real simple and grab
Energy flow.
this, and then I think we're just going to finish it off like that. And then we'll shape the underside of this in a second here. Where did I start this? That starts here. Yeah. Like, oops. Oh no, I put it somewhere. Put it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, then what did I do with this thing? That's what I did. No, that is not what I did. Although I think that might look better. Is that gonna look better? I think it might look better. Alright, then we'll figure out how to kind of make that work in a second. Alright, this better not turn into a giant shaping exercise. Let's see. So we need... I mean, obviously it is going to turn into that. You there at least. You there. And then I think the rest of this is going to kind of fill in on its own in a minute. Kind of like that look of the... like the bars there. And you can almost see the battery level. Not when you're on, like, ground level. If you jump, you can see it. Alright, I'm going to sit over here in the chair of taking a water break for like 5 seconds. And while everything recharges here. And then we will get back to it. So let me take a big old sip of water. Alright. I think it's coming along. We have to pick a color scheme for it. Now, it is a garbage truck, so I have ideas. How are we doing on hydrogen? Pretty much full. Okay. Good enough. Okay, so let's keep on shaping the front. I'm going to do a grill pattern on the front with these things. Don't know if that's going to turn out looking good or not, but we'll find out. But before we do that, let's just finish shaping up the front here. And I might do... I was thinking we kind of need like something that sticks out so I can put lights on it. So I was thinking maybe we actually go... Don't really like that. Yeah, then I was thinking I'd just kind of fill that in, and but no, I don't. I don't like it. I could just offset it by one, and then we end up with like a wider grill on the front. Let's see, hold on. What would I need to do if I wanted it to basically be like... I'm trying to think, what would the front of this need to look like? Yeah. I have a thought. I'm gonna try something. Bear with me. If we did... Alright, let's fill this out the way it probably would go. If I wasn't going to... If I wasn't going to try and have sticky obby lights. I think it would just be basically almost the way it's turning out. Right, like this. Now I'm leaving this as is. Actually, I think I might go in one and make this feel more like a... like some sort of a thing sticking out the sides like that. Should have put some like some of that, like those I-beams, whatever those are called. Yeah. Why does this side look different than that side? Because I stuck to the pattern on one side, but not the other side. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. So then what I would do is... Yes, okay, I think I might have this. Might have what I'm looking for. It's not going to be perfect because these are all sideways, but basically I'm just going to put a flat thing here. Like this. Then we're going to put our headlights on that. They're going to be vertical. The only other way that I... is there a... There might be another way that I could do this to get them to be like side by side. But I need to think outside the box here. No, not one of you. Could do... could maybe do that. Could maybe do... Let's see, if we had a... Yeah, I just need to see what this would look like here. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Would something like... You see what I'm going for? I'm trying to get it so that it sticks out like this. You know, so you can put the spotlights that look like this. Right? Trying to put the spotlights that look like this so that they are side by side instead of vertical. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure out the best way to reshape it so that it kind of rotates in that direction. And I think I could probably do that with... I'm trying to figure out... Relax, Shadow, they don't bug me. What's going to be the best way that... I don't really have a good shape for this, so it's going to have to be a compromised shape. But it could be a, let's see, the slope transition mirrored. We could do something like... Oh man, no, there isn't. I just realized, no, there's no, because of the way that we're basically trying to reverse slopes, and there's no good way to do that. Oh wait. No, there's no good way to do that, but there are bad ways to do it, and I think that's the way we're going to take. So we could... We could maybe do... it shouldn't be a half block, it needs to be a whole block. We could do something like that, basically. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then this just kind of ends up being like a whole block behind it. Come on. Like that. And then it just kind of does that. Like that. And then we put our spotlights on it. Like this. And there we go. Oh, ow. That was fast. Yeah, something like that. Big old grill on the front. Covering the entire front. You know, actually it's coming out better than I imagined. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, it is looking better than I imagined it would. Because I am not good at designing trucks. Alright, so let's talk about how this is going to slope up to here. I think we need it to go up one more than there, so we can get like a kind of a what do you call that, the scoop on the top that helps with the aerodynamics. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Did I do this wrong? No. Is this a bad idea? This might be a bad idea. Yeah, I think this is a bad idea. Forget the thing I said I was going to do. What is this thing still building over here? All the little bits. All the little bits. Okay, so if we started from here. Like this. And then we maybe, potentially, who knows, went like this. And then like that. We just stop right there. I feel like I'm using all the old school shapes. You know, I got into the habit of using a bunch of the newer shapes, and now I'm just using all the old school shapes today. Let's see. I don't think we need a. Well, actually, that could kind of look cool if we had like another, just like a thing going back that way. That could be kind of cool. Just light the tiny bits. You know, the ones, tiny bits. These ones. Just like this. And then they could do something right there. I love over-designing things. It gives me so much joy. Let's see, what are we going to use to clog this up? I think I have a thing for this, don't I? It kind of goes... Let's see, transition base. Kind of goes like... Yes, but that doesn't really close up the opening as well as I'd hope. It doesn't have to, does it? I could just put a... I could just cover it like that. There we go. And then this was the base mirrored. And then we're just going to fill that in like that, and that will be the end of that. It's starting to look more like an armored truck, which I'm not entirely against. Not entirely against the look of this. It's going to need a color scheme. It's going to need some lighting. Let's see. I assume the batteries are charging, but who could really say? What are you at? You are storing... Okay, we'll get you on recharge there. I say we're going to drain all the base batteries for a minute. I should probably put... Should I put reactors on as a backup? I wonder if I should. Put some backup reactors on it. Nah. There's going to be plenty of battery power. It's just driving on wheels. Should be fine. Alright, the rear of this sucker needs to get closed up here. Just a wee bit. What are we going to do for you? We could just do some thin pieces, maybe, along the back. I don't want it to stick out too far because it has to go up to things for docking, but really, there's no reason it couldn't. I do need to get some lights on it, but I can do lights there. Yeah, why don't we do this? Of course, we'll leave that open. Why not? In fact, I could even put a little cross guard right there. Almost. And let's just continue that there and there. This is not my best design, to be honest with you. Not my best design. But definitely not my worst design. So, you know, I take what I can get. Alright, so we can get some tail lights there, or even on there, because that's this is free space. I might want to do, once these are gone, I might want to do some little bracing inside there. I think we're good enough, though. If the batteries are going to last, and I think they are, we could probably drop it off of here, get the wheels on, and then just back it up. Let's see, one thing I wanted to do was get some of these along the sides. Now, would it make more sense to have them along the bottom? I'm thinking I'm going to go like this. There's going to be a lot of lights, but I'm going to have them turn really, really dim. Oh, if I stuck a programmable block on there, I could make those show the cargo level, I believe. Oh, do we have an extra block there, huh? Ooh. We could do something with that. What could we do with that? Nothing cool. Nothing cool. That's the rule. Nothing cool can be actually. Be something cool. Maybe something cool. Hang on. Let me figure out what I want to do with this. I want it to be pokey. Come on. There we go. I'm going to regret saying this. I know I am going to regret saying this, but I'm surprised we haven't been attacked by anything yet today. And a... Now, even though I'm spending so much time building this, I do intend to actually drive it out and pick some garbage up before... I mean, at the very least, I got to go clear out what's in the big hole so that I could build a longer driveway out, you know? So I think that's looking okay. And then along the back here, I want to do a something like, oh, I could do actually maybe something like this, and then something like, because I want to cover up that block there. I was thinking maybe something like this, but that doesn't quite cover up the block. So I need something more like this. Perfect. Transition base mirrored. Come on, there we go. And then, what did I do on top? I did like a flat one like that for some reason. Yeah, it's fine. It looks like it holds it in place, and I could probably put some backup spotlights there or something. Backup lights. Now, one thing I did not put on here is lightning protection. Oh, here's another question. Is this going to fit out the door? The door is 5 blocks, right? And this thing is going to be... It's going to be within 5 blocks. We'll make it. It's just going to be a bit... It's going to be a bit tight. Make this thing a bit further out. There we go. I think that's looking good. I think that's looking good for now. Gonna have to put another cap or something on that back part there, or a camera. I'm gonna put a backup camera there. That'll look okay. Alright, futuristic garbage truck just about ready. So, as per usual, I should put a projector on it. Let's not. I can always add one later. I want to take it for a test run before I run out of stream time today, so... what lights do I want to put on the back? We could do some of... Let's see. I'm thinking we do these lights like this, and then spotlights like this, just to make it a little bit easier to back up. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that'll look okay. Then we got plenty of light there. We're going to have spotlights there. I think I do want some kind of general forward-facing light, and I think putting it on the bumper is going to be okay. I might end up losing it, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so let's check the battery levels. I'm sure they're fine for what we need to do. Yeah, they're good. Alright, we're going to drop it off of here. Hopefully get the pistons to raise it up far enough that I can add the wheels on, and then we could reconnect it back on. So, ready? Hold on, wait, first off, what do we think is going to go wrong with this? What do we think is going to go wrong? What is going to go wrong? What is going to go wrong? Who knows? Okay. Okay. Then we'll get a regular connector up on here. Yeah, I see you bouncing. Just relax. Yeah. Just sit tight. Alright. The batteries are dead. I mean, not dead, but they're not recharge mode. There we go. And we need pistons to go perhaps a bit slower than they were. That's good. That raises it up way high. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, I need to be in here. Suspensions, please. Add wheels. So I could actually probably keep the pistons, move them up one, just in case I need to raise it up and get under it, because I think I could, with that down even one block, I could still crawl under it. You know, if I needed to for some reason. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep the pistons, but just raise them, like move them up one. They will be there for emergencies, in case I pop a tire and need to put one back on or something. Man, this is like a hot rod looking space truck. Dang, it's looking good. Looking good. Not hot rod, like a monster truck looking space truck. What if we, as long as I'm here and as long as it's precariously perched on some pistons, let me put in a couple more little bits to kind of just make some things look a little bit nicer. Actually, is that really going to be worthwhile? I don't think so. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Let's bring our pistons back down. Oh, the weight. Oh, the weight on those wheels. Oh, okay. Let's, why am I walking so slow? There we go. Let's adjust those. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't bounce while I do this. Let's just very gradually bring the strength up here to maybe, let's say 35%. I think would be good. Power, let's cut power down to 20 for now, and we'll adjust the power as we go. Let's take the speed limit down to maybe 100 a little bit. Alright, and then the steering angle, we'll have to figure out the steering angle stuff. We might do... Oh, man. Whoa. Okay, the connector magnetism is stronger than the wheels. So that's good, at least. It's the right height to connect up. Come on. Let's see if I could... Connector 2 off. Alright. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Connector 2 on. I need you to not slam backwards. Brake. Alright, connector 2. You may lock. Okay. So that's good. Let's... We'll have to adjust the, we'll have to adjust the strength or the power of the wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these pistons off. we'll leave them off. If we need to add them back on, well, actually, if I need to add them back on, it might be this thing like falls to the ground, like we lose some tires or something. I might not be able to. I might not actually be able to get them on because of the way they. Yeah, no, let's put them back on. We're just moving them up a block because they won't need to lift it up as far, presumably. And then this way, if I wanted to lower this thing to the ground so that the bottom connector could work, we could do that. I just have to drop the height of the wheels. Alright, then I'm just going to smooth out the... let's see, actually this kind of looks cool. Let's do this. Always a big fan of going with an option simply because it looks cool. Yeah, and of course I can't do it on the backside there. We could also actually just continue this pattern, couldn't we? We could like... There you go. We'll just leave that. We'll just leave that open like that. Hey Zepla, how you doing? We are just working on... The base is getting very crowded. That's how things are going. We're working on building a truck that can go out and collect some of the debris from the debris field. Alright, I need something on top of that. I might do a... Should I do a plate? Or should I do one of those caps like this? I think I'm going to do a cap. It adds a little bit of something interesting to it. That one's going to get a camera on it, I think. There we go. Which reminds me, I do need a camera, which we can use here. These things are not, I think, as good as the normal cameras, but whatever. Okay, so what I want to do is, for the color scheme, we're going to use the official green. We're going to go with the rusty armor, not the full rusty. You never go full rusty. No, you can't. I'm joking. You can totally go full rusty whenever you want. I feel like that's probably in the Urban Dictionary as something, and I'm not going to go look it up. Where's just the normal rust? Frozen, mossy, rusty. There we go. Alright. Don't remember which combination is the whole thing. There we go. Bright green. Rusty. Not a huge fan. Let's do the base color. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that color as the base, and then we're going to do this. It's corrugated on there, like that. Alright. And then these front things, I'm going to go with... I want to go with the silver. Clean? No, I'm actually going to go silver. We're going to do actual silver. Something I don't know that I have ever actually used. There we go. Yeah, that didn't turn out as good looking as I thought it would. I probably could have done, if I had thought about it, If I had a good way to do it, I could have painted the blocks behind these like black. Black, like deep dark black. But I'm just realizing the corrugated doesn't really show through much on this, does it? It only really, I think it only looks corrugated on the yeah, on the armor. Alright, that looks awfully ugly. I like it. I'm still going with that for this. I'm still going to go with the corrugated because it looks properly scratched up. I think that looks good. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Just for fun. Let's go back. Let's grab corrugated and make the hubcaps the same color. Alright, I feel like we're probably due for some bad guy to fly by. But let me hop in here, set up a couple of things. This won't take me long. Let's actually disconnect it so I can only see the things on the grid. And let's just name this grid real quick. So this is the garbage truck. Very inspired. Why am I still seeing... Why did we reconnect to the rest of the... Why am I at the hellhole? Shouldn't be seeing that. We're not connected. There we go. Alright, so just a couple of things to set up here. So this is going to be the garbage truck, the GT. Battery L. Don't worry, I am very efficient at this. This won't take me long. Alright, for the build and repairs, we are going to go on fly mode. Oh, I never took out that other... Whatever the other mod was, that was causing me to get, like, double input fields for some reason. Build and repair. We're going to call this build and repairs. Builds and repairs? I usually say build and repair system. Alright, so build and repairs, don't show them there, that's fine. No, actually don't show them there, not there. Fly mode, grind before weld, actually let's weld before grind. Oh, man. Not what I meant to do. Out, paint, that color. Actually, what color is it? 30. Why is it 330.4? Okay, fine, whatever. I see talking to the chat. I have to catch up with you in just a minute. I need to focus here. So we need to pick the current build color. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we want to grind blocks without owner. We don't want to turn that off. I do want to grind enemy blocks, though. Because then everything else we're just going to have to paint pink, basically. Push them immediately. The area is probably fine, although I may want it to be a little bit further up. Let's take the volume down, because this is always a bit loud. Alright, so... use conveyor system on. Okay. Build and repairs is good. Okay. You know, the vomit truck is not a terrible name for it, but it is not going to be called that. This is the connector on the rear. So we did finish the Habanero. The first Habanero got destroyed. It got It successfully took out a ship and then got sucker punched. So that was nice. Let's see, we can get rid of... We could use you for parking, that's fine. Just don't show me in the inventory screen. No, show me there, not there. Okay. Corner lights. Alright, so these things. Radius is actually probably good. Actually, all this is probably good. I kind of want it to be more yellowy, though. Let's do like 175. And maybe like 225. Yeah, so we printed off a new one. It had the blueprint had some issues keeping keeping some of the things in it, as in like the event controller didn't remember the references quite perfectly, but overall it worked well enough. I'm able to control it just directly from the cockpit, so no big deal. Cargo L, we could I'll keep that, get rid of that. Let's see, left. We're gonna call these suspension left space. There's a reason I'm doing that, so that I can get out and figure out which one is. Oh, these are supposed to be right. So I can get out and rename them. All of these are going to go into the suspensions group. Get them out of the toolbar config. Let's keep them in the terminal for now. I don't know which lights are which, so we're just going to call these offset. Actually, no. No, that's fine. I don't think it's broken. I think it might have just been the way I set it up, but I am not 100% sure. Spot lights. I had a mod that... Oh, that's not good. There's a submarine here, that's bad. That's very bad. Don't get killed. Oh, please don't fly over the base. Okay, the tower is repairing itself. That's good. Oh, he's going down. Oh no, don't land on my road again, please. Oh, right on the road. Oh, no. Well, that's what the truck is for. Okay. Oh, that's not the road. This is somebody else's hole. Oh, that's good. I thought this was the road hole. Okay, thank God. Okay. We just gotta be careful that there isn't an active gun on the other side. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're in the clear. Okay, good. Good. So yeah, as long as I'm out here, the first thing we're gonna do is have the truck come out. We're going to actually extend the road out to about here. Have the truck start grinding this one down, and then we're gonna make a bridge across. pretty far across. And hopefully, I mean, I'm sure people are just going to keep smashing my bridge, but hopefully we can get the truck actually out of here. But the good news is that we can actually, as we grind these things down, use them to weld up the road. So that's my plan. But for the time being, we need to get the truck done. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Be nice in the chat. Okay, what was I doing? What was I even doing? I was naming all the stuff when we got attacked. Offset lights. Get out of here. Offset spotlights. Did I put you in a group or no? I did. Offset spotlight. Oh, what I was about to say was I had put a mod in to make the distance longer on those, and for some reason that's not working anymore. Let's cut you down to like 2 and then get you out of there. We're almost done. This is camera rear, and we want to get it there. And I think we're good. So we need to just go, this is suspension right front, right mid, right rear. This is so that if I want to adjust steering individually, I could do that. Like, I think I'm probably not going to have the middle one steer. Left rear, left mid, left front. Or I might have the middle one steer ever so slightly. In fact, let's see, I think we probably want them... Oh, you're not connected, are you? Yeah, that's fine. I think we want... So the front ones, we definitely want to steer. It's these mid ones. I think we're going to invert steering and cut the steering angle down to, like, just a few degrees. Like that. Is the other one? No. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Can I get away from this connector or no? I think I'm going to let those middle ones steer just a little bit more. Maybe make it like 10 degrees. And let's increase power a bit. And that's probably good. So you and you just need to be lights. That should be fine. I can get rid of this group and this group. And these, we can just get out of there. Okay. Let's set up everything. So rear connector, switch lock. Let's see. Let's do batteries, recharge on, off. Let's do lights on, off, spotlights on, off, and let's do increase height. What does increase height offset? Decrease height offset. Increase height offset, and we'll also do our pistons over here. Alright, then on the next one is where we're going to do our build and repair, on, off, I'm also going to do show area on off, and I'm going to do area, is it depth? Yeah, no, not depth. It's offset front back. That's what I want to do, because I sometimes I might want to push it forward to get something that's really far away that I don't want to get too close to. Where did it go? Push. Here we go. Front, back, increase. Okay. As well as, let's see, I also want to view the camera from this bar. Do I need anything else from here? Lights, build and repair, batteries, spotlights, suspensions. Oh, you know what? I may want to have, let's see, decrease power, increase power, and strength. Where's strength? Decrease strength. Increase strength. Okay. So we can do that. Do that. Then we could drive away. And we could also... Oh, that was strength. Hang on. Increase the power. Okay, that's... Oh, okay. Increasing power might need to increase friction a bit, too. This thing is heavy. Maybe we're going to put some thrusters on it. Brakes, thank you. I might have to put some thrusters on it if this thing's going to get super duper heavy. Let's see, I got space for thrusters. I just don't want to put them on, that's all. We could put them right underneath there. I'm not sure how much good they're actually going to do. It's going to kind of eat up my thruster, or my battery a bit, but might be worth it. Oh, jeez. Dampeners are on. Dampeners. Okay. Rusty thrusters. We could put some braking thrusters here. And maybe... Now, here's a question. Will thrusters that are, like, here... oh, no. Here. This will be fine right there. We'll go thruster that way. And we'll go thruster that way. It's perfect. I can still see the battery. Yeah, no, I could, but I want the, I need more power. I need more thrust than the little ones. At least I have a feeling I'm going to need more thrust than the little ones. Let's see. I want to make sure that I am... grouping forward and backward ones. Or, let's see. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Decreasing the strength of the middle wheels, that's going to make it harder to control it in the cockpit, though. Now I think we're going to should I bother with braking thrusters? Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have thrusters forward. I'm going to turn them off, but put them on full override. And the same with these. Braking thrusters, which are going to be off, and I'm going to put them on full override, so that when all I have to do is just turn them on, and then I turn them on and turn them off, basically. Where am I going to put them on here, though? I think we're going to move the... Here's what I'm going to do, because I don't have anywhere for the connector bottom yet. So let's do the suspensions. Where's the suspensions? Height offset up and down here, as well as the pistons. We'll move these to the third bar. Height offset down. Height offset up. And pistons reverse. And then we'll take those off of here. And then we can put the braking thrusters and forward boosting thrusters, basically. Alright, let's also, as long as we're here, let's get the suspension friction up to maybe 70. And yeah, let's put the power back at 60. That's an interesting concept. And as long as I'm here thinking about interesting concepts, I'm going to blueprint this guy, because I forgot. And I'm almost certainly going to destroy it the first time I try to go outside. Alright, so... braking thrusters on. Okay. And brakes actually work better than braking thrusters, so we may never use the braking thrusters. Okay. Here we go, folks. We're opening the hangar doors. We're going out to attempt... Actually, before I attempt, I need to grab... let's see, I have a lot of that. I need to lay down something for it to drive on. And as long as I'm here, let's put away all this stuff. And why do I have uranium ingots? What did I grind down? That had uranium ingots. That's weird. Grab a couple more bottles. That should be good. Oh, I should have put a vent on it so I could breathe. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, real quick, is we'll have to repaint the ground later, but I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to have, well, I think this will be the internal build and repair will probably take this, but, oh, such a great color. Come on. Come on, there we go. Yeah, that's the internal build and repair. I think the ones on the ship are not, or on the truck are not functioning at the moment. But they will be. Alright, so we'll do this color. I think this is the wrong color for this. Yeah, it is. I don't know what the right color is. Maybe it's this? No. Maybe it's this? Maybe it should be this. Ah, that was the wrong button. It should be... Hang on. What's the... Okay, God, we do this every time. Shift P. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's lay down some road with this guy. And actually, let me run in here and shut off the internal build and repair so that we can just use the truck to build it. And then hopefully something catastrophic doesn't happen while we're doing that. One of these days, I will remember without having to ask chat. I mean, I did technically remember before you answered in chat, but one of these days, I'm going to remember, like, without even having to think about it, what copy the current color is. Did I just stick a block somewhere that it shouldn't have gone? I think I did. Alright, that should get us close enough to start doing some damage here. Oh, there's a guy up on the ridge there too. Or at least some parts of a guy. Always fun. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're steering good. Well, we're steering well. Nobody's shooting us. Okay. Engaging, builds, and repairs. We should be able to go this far. How are you welding? How is it welding? What is it doing? It's not, it hasn't grinded anything yet. Oh, it's just welding to the... Oh, interesting. I've noticed that we are not... You are an enemy grid, are you not? Maybe I need to tell it to do neutrals. Let's see. System will also grind blocks owned by neutral factions. Actually, I think I need to tell it... Do I have... It's on fly mode. I'm going to tell it grind before weld. There we go, that was the problem. Alright, so... What do I need here? Is it neutral? I think neutral is what I need. That, maybe not. I don't want it to do that thing that it does sometimes where it grinds my wheels. If it is neutral... that's fine. If it's neutral, I should be able to paint it. I think. But if I own it... Let's find out. Can I paint it? Oh, I can. Okay, that's why. No, it's fine. It'll... We're off. We're doing it. Look at that. Cool. And let's make some more road. Now the downside to this, if I keep it on grind neutral, then what will happen is anytime like a ship comes and like falls here and breaks this, then it'll clean up anything that's disconnected. So let's just keep rolling with this. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I might have to do the hot pink. Otherwise, it'll go into like cleanup mode if my grid gets disconnected in the future. Not for today, it doesn't matter. But all right, we are almost out. In fact, that is as far as we can go. Is it getting dark out? It is noon-ish. I need to put a thing in here that says what the weather is because I don't want to get struck by lightning. Top. Let's do top right screen. Top left. Wait a minute. Where's the screens? There's. Hang on. Oh, there's screens up there. Okay. All right. So I want the right screen basically to be weather, and it is still clear. Okay. Okay. You know, that's a good idea. I should just project the road. And then when they smash into it, whoop, off we go. We just have new road. Alright, let's drive forward a bit here. Clean this up. I think most of these... Oh, you know what's going to happen, actually, at some point. Some of these, I own these grids, and it's going to start to repair them. In fact, it might be repairing that thing right in front of me here. Yeah, I think it is. So for these, we definitely have to paint them pink. Yeah, same with these. So I'm going to be going around painting things pink. Oops, wrong button. Take that all. Now we just need to keep an eye on any other ships flying around. Alright, that's probably good for now in terms of length. So let's instead of ramp, let's do these. I'm not gonna do. So I'm not gonna empty any of the tanks that are sitting out here because they've been sitting out here for so long, damaged, that they're almost certainly empty by now. But I'm gonna collect a ton of ice that's been sitting around, I'm sure. Why do I keep hitting the dampener button? Alright, looks like we need more steel plate. Oh, where could we find some? All over the place. What do we have in the cargo so far? We've got a lot of scrap metal, some ammo, stuff in the rear connector. Alright. Let's keep driving. See what we find, and hopefully not fall in a big hole. We're already picking up some debris around. Let's get out and paint this pink. Yep, we're grabbing it because it's neutral, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Let's go see about this guy. This is one that it might start to repair. No, it's grinding it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, isn't this, this is a special texture for this planet. And, the way Space Engineers does, real-time ray tracing, where it basically takes like a cube map snapshot every, well, depending on how good your graphics card is, it could be, you know, every several seconds or whatever, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the perfectly mirrored ice for that particular reason. It's the same as if you get like if you're looking at a mirror, like the dark side of a window in this game, and you kind of move side to side, you'll see the reflections do that. It's a cool concept. They need to add like the RTX protocol into there, whatever the, you know, get the SDK going in there for those of us with NVIDIA cards. All right, let's see. There is like a little chunk on the ground over here somewhere. Let's go see what this is up to. We do slip a lot on the ice as well. Can we grab that thing or no? We can stop. There we go. Did we get it? Got it. Okay. Alright, let's see about this guy over here. This is a nice shiny one. What are we gonna do with you? So we're collecting some things. I think this might be... I can't remember which grids I own and which ones I just decided to let sit around. But it's already looking a lot cleaner out here. This is great. Oh, I should have left one of these open so I could peek inside. Alright, one cargo is full. The other is... No, we're not even half full. The nice thing about the road, at least, is that because it's just armor, nothing ever targets the road. Right? Nobody's going to fly up and start shooting at the road. Nothing ever targets armor because it doesn't have any computers in it, so... That's a nice thing. There was another world that I did a long time ago where I had a drawbridge. It was right when hinges came out. And I had like double hinges, and it is getting... Oh, it's fog. Okay. I had double hinges on it, and every single time someone flew by, they would just blow up the hinges. Because it was the furthest thing out, and so it was the first thing that I'll target. Well, yeah, if I put decoy... My point was, I don't want things to target the road. Because if something's coming straight at the base, I don't want them to just stop out of gun range and start shooting up the road, you know? Which they would not do. So. Alright. Am I going to crash into anything? No. We're going to have to drive out to those submarines at some point and get them. Oh, we are moving slow. We are moving slow. Oh, there's some stuff down in there. Are we going to get that stuff down in there? We're getting it. Really keeping an eye out for anybody flying by. Alright, I want to head out. I think I want to head out this way. And get some of these, like, get that thing that has the beacon on it. Because I don't want a reaver to come by and decide that's a snack. If you know what I mean. Grab me that ice, please. There's a ton of ice. I could go get that, where's it coming down? Go get that unknown signal. Just scoop it right up. Man, that was a lot of ice. How much ice did I just pick up? 51, almost 100k of ice. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go skip this guy for now. Go grab... Let's see, there's a bunch of stuff laying on the ground here. We're gonna go grab the thing with the beacon. We get these things? I think these are probably... Oh, there we go. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Yeah. Off we go. Something over here. Oh, you could just feel this thing being... I'm gonna increase the strength and the power a little bit here, because you could just feel it. There we go. Here we go. Look at this area. Man, how did I end up shooting stuff? Such a cluster of things over here. Yeah, we're gonna go get this thing first. Hopefully nothing shoots me. Could you imagine if I drove all the way out here? I know I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this. Drove all the way out here with this thing. Built this thing. Drove all the way out here. collected all this stuff and then just get blown up with all of the components in here. I say as a parallax shadow is going by. That's actually really good news. The parallax don't usually bother me, and if he's here, it's unlikely something else will spawn in, so I think we're in good shape here. Yeah, I'm not really concerned. I was originally thinking I wanted to come out with like a crane and collect all these hydrogen tanks, but after a while they're probably empty and I would just get much better value out of just grabbing all of the ice that's still stuck in all of their ice machines. I don't want to max out strength too much because I still want some shock ability while I'm driving, but power I'm willing to max. As long as batteries, I mean the battery's going to last 2 days, so I'm not really concerned. Are we not? Let's see, we could push this forward a little bit and get more of this guy. In fact, we could just push it basically all the way forward. Alright, that makes me feel better, because with having that beacon signal sitting out on the thing there always, like, it was a good decoy for anybody else, but I didn't want to drag a Reaver over here. That was the main concern. Alright, let's get a little bit closer here without falling in a hole, I hope. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. I'm going to have to drive around this hole. We're going to drive around this hole here. Come around from the other side and clean this all up on the way back. Then I think I'm going to call it a successful trip. Assuming that it actually ends successfully. Because we're getting really slow and heavy here. And I have to drive backwards into the base. So... go. I think that one of the main things is cleaning up all of the loose nonsense that's sitting on the ground, all the little components and everything. Since I don't do any hand mining, the only thing that ever... stop. We can stop anytime. Stop. There we go. The only thing that ever causes them to despawn is when something new gets destroyed, and so there's always just a ton of stuff sitting around. It's usually scrap. We are... I think the yellow implies that we are actually repairing, aren't we? Let's see. Can we paint you? We can. Cool. Okay, we're grinding you. Let's paint you just in case. Oh, that's got a ton of ice in it. That's why it's taking so long to grind it. You're going to have a heck of a time. I think I might have to put a connector in the ground so that I could drive in facing forward and then connect on the ground to empty this thing. So it's probably getting pretty full. We've filled 2 of the cargo containers, and the last one is half full. We still have a connector, and the cab will contain some things. So there's going to be some things we can't get in this round. And the build and repairs themselves can have some capacity too. So. This is a lot of components. A lot of raw materials they've given me, and a lot of ice. When that parallax shadow disappears, we're going to want to probably start moseying on back, because you never know what what the next thing to spawn in is going to be. We are still pulling ice out of that. How much ice do I have? 58, 50. Here, it's where it's filling up. It's going to fill my whole container up with ice. It's pulling ice from the other one now, too. This is, I mean, I parked in front of an ice lake on purpose, but this is, like, collecting ice from here is way easier than driving, you know, getting the mining ship out, digging like a little trench, and then coming back. Yeah, something tells me we're just going to fill up on ice here. And I'm not even going to get any more components out of this. But that's okay. This was a good first run. Alright, so we've lost our parallax shadow. I'm going to turn the build and repairs off. And hopefully head back. Go back to this mode so I could have the thrusters ready if needed. I think I am going to want to put a vent on here because I'm just watching my oxygen levels. And realized I only had one bottle. Alright, I'm going to try to back in. I think if I can get myself lined up, we'll be okay. And then this way I can connect this time and not have to put a connector in the floor. But I think it'd be worthwhile to put a connector in the floor for the future. Okay, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. We could start, while we back up, we could start... oh, you know what? I turned the things off, didn't I? Let me turn back on. Let's see if we could just line this up just enough. I basically just go straight back, which is nice. That connector, I don't remember if I did that on purpose or not, but... Ah, there we go. That's nice. Yeah, that looks cool. Maybe we'll do something to kind of, you know, we'll put some blocks downward or something like that to kind of make this feel like an actual bridge, but let's line this up a little bit. We're doing okay. Doing great, actually. Could go a little bit faster even. Okay, I forget that my my road changes shape slightly as you drive, but I gotta line up with these yellow lines. We could expand the road along the other side too if we wanted. Just didn't bother before. Guardrails is probably a good idea. Alright, if I go to you, there we go. Now the real trick is gonna be not falling as we go down this ramp. Not going too fast. Gonna get ready with the thrusters. Thrusters on. Forward, forward. Okay, thrusters off, thrusters off. Braking thrusters off. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We just lost the connector. And whatever was in the connector. But, either way, still successful, I'd say. Let's put the connector back on. And see. Oh, what did we color this thing? With the old rust. I think that also means I lost my camera, didn't it? Did I lose my... I lost all of my lights in the back, too. Oh. Well, that's too bad. That is too bad. We'll have to figure that out later. I could just put you there. Okay. Back it up very slowly. And I know the... there we go. That was going to pull it on. Connect. Charge. All the lights off. And now I can only assume that these things are going to go into major disassembling mode because we are overstocked on everything. But yeah, every single assembler. Look how many... Each assembler is going to take apart 2,500. So that's how many steel plates we got. Except for the 2 that are assemble only. They're not going to do anything. But these 4 are going to go into... Why don't I have a 1 and a 2? That's for legacy reasons, I think. And how much ice do we have now? Oh, man. 124k. These things are going to town on it. So how are my tanks doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna be full. I have more hydrogen tanks, don't I? Right? Yep. Why are you named differently than the rest? You're the one way in the corner. Why are you visible and you're not? Okay, hang on. We can correct this. There we go. Okay, so these 3 are collectively filling. And that's pretty awesome. So, okay. So we're going to park that there for now. I think I probably will throw a projector on it. And, somewhere. Oh, I lost my entire back, plating here. Very, very smoothly. Everything from right here got just, like, sliced off. You know, including the lights, the connector, and the little cover. Yeah, I'll just throw the projector on here. And, somewhere. I think I've probably got, like, I think I've got a free space down behind the cockpit I can use. But other than that, I think the garbage truck was a success. Yeah? I would say so. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out for Space Engineers. Now tomorrow, I am scheduled to attempt City Skylines 2. I have not gotten a chance to play it at all yet. I had hoped that I was going to have a chance to play it before I streamed it. I opened it and fiddled with the settings, like the graphic settings, because if you're not following the City Skylines community, they put the game out like it's not well optimized in the sense that they couldn't get it onto the consoles and they had to delay the console releases by 6 months. But they were like, if you got a big beefy computer, you can play it on PC now, and we'll try and make the performance better over the next 6 months as we try to get it working on consoles. So I think it's probably not going to be too bad, but I'm going to be figuring out some of the like, how is it different than City Skylines 1? I'm going to be figuring a lot of that out on the fly. I did watch the dev diaries and stuff, so I got kind of a good idea, but we'll see. So if you were a fan of me building whatever the town was called, Dukeport? I don't remember. Whatever I did in City Skylines 1, like, I don't know, probably like 6 months ago at this point, I will be doing it again, but this time at City Skylines 2, and figuring out as I go. So it's probably going to be a lot of trial and error, and oh, is this a bug, or is this supposed to be different than City Skylines 1? It ought to be fun. So, yeah. So if you're into that kind of thing, please check it out. If you're not into that kind of thing, then check it out anyway. Maybe you'll get into that kind of thing. I don't know. City Skylines 1 was pretty good. Once you put in the 70 mods that I put in. In vanilla, not so great. That's kind of the other thing that I'm interested to learn about, since there's no mods for Skylines 2 yet. How's that going to go? Because I got used to a lot of the mods in Skylines 1 that made the game really, really good. So, either way, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you are, I appreciate you very much. And throw me a like on the video if you did indeed like it. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.